Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Rick from Chaos Realm Creations, and this is an introductory video of my YouTube channel that I'm going to start doing. This is a YouTube channel that's going to be based off of sculpting, mold making, toy making, and even special effects makeup. Everything I do is usually revolved around sculpting, and I've been wanting to do something to share my processes and just share around the world of everything that I love doing, such as sculpting. At least it revolves around sculpting. This one is a beholder that I made about last year, and I had a mold made of it. It wasn't. I looked at the details on it, and the details didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Um, at least the way it looked really rushed, and I guess that at that time I was kind of getting done with the sculpt, and I wanted to rush it out in order to mold it. I tend to get that way sometimes. And after I looked at the final cast, it just didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So this time I'm going to refine it really well as much as I possibly can to a point to where I'm happy with it, and it'll be be a model that I can assemble. So right now it looks really rough, and this will be basically my first video, and it'll be put into several parts. If y'all had any questions, I'll just answer them now. The eye had to be removed because his eye was shifted over here instead of centered, and so I had to center his eyeball. And his teeth are made out of an epoxy clay. Just a two-part epoxy, rub it together, and then bam, you're all good to go. And it dries within, I don't know, maybe 4 to 5 hours. And I made these keys right here. I'm gonna clean them up. I collect figurines, and so I actually molded one of my figurine keys, and it works really well. So I just press it into there with a little bit of alcohol to be able to pull it out easier. And I'm gonna clean up the inside since it's a little messy, and just go on with more detail. I'm gonna have him be somewhat an organic slash rock texture. So the videos I'm going to be posting and be working on for the rest of this day is a lot of refining. Yeah, see, he came out a little rough, so I'm going to be smoothing him down. I'm going to be making sure that all the details in his mouth are the way I like it. Make sure that I clean up his eyes and give him a better facial expression. And the hard part for me would be cleaning up all these little bitty gaps between his uh, skin texture. It kind of looks kind of like a rocky-esque skin texture, and I'm going to just move it around. Um, One other hard part that I'm going to have to deal with is I had this texture that I added here, and I cannot remember for the life of me what I used to put this texture on. So I'm gonna have to kind of do what I can at this time to figure it out. But yeah, just expect some videos coming up soon. What I'm going to be working on is this little guy for the first maybe 2 to 3 videos. The first video is gonna be me working on the refined version of him. I'm gonna add the tentacles to his head, refine those. Show you how I make the keys, show you how I assemble it, and the next video should be a video on how I mold it and also painting it. Even his stand I made a while back out of this insulation foam. It doesn't look like much now, but it's gonna be kind of a stone-like texture, and I'm going to be sealing it and making sure I seal up all these gaps. and make a mold out of it too, and it'll be done. So he'll be sitting on a like a rock. He'll be floating on a rock. This will be made out of a clear acrylic. This is gonna be stone texture. Put some grass on there, and then he's gonna have these big old tentacles showing off on him, and so I think he's gonna be really cool once he's finished. I've held on for, like I said, I held off on him for about a year, and I think it's about time that I finish him. And yeah, that's just a simple little introduction to my YouTube channel, and I hope that you all like it. And this is gonna be a pretty fun ride. I just want to share with the world and just show people, um, you know, sculpt, show people, the fun of sculpting and mold making and making your own creatures. And yeah, it's just a little simple thing, and it should be fun. Anyways, this is just the first video, and if you want to keep following me, like and subscribe this video and put on the notification bell so you can get an update on when I post a new video. That's it for now, guys. I'm going to be taping the rest of me sculpting this, and I'll have it to y'all as soon as I can. Y'all take it easy, guys. Peace.